I've always been a dreamer, the kind of woman who loses herself in the flicker of a candle flame or the brush of a warm breeze against my skin. My name is Elena, and this is my story. Or rather, my collection of stolen moments where desire dances like a shadow just out of reach. I narrate this to you now, my voice trembling with the memory of it all, because some stories aren't meant to stay locked away. They're meant to be felt, to linger in the air between us. It started with him, Gabriel. I met him on a rainy evening, the kind where the world feels soft and blurred at the edges. I was sitting by the window of a quiet cafe, my fingers tracing the rim of a coffee cup, when he walked in. His coat was damp, clinging to his broad shoulders, and his eyes, oh those eyes, caught mine like a spark igniting dry tinder. He didn't say a word at first, just sat across the room, watching me. My heart thudded, a rhythm I couldn't control. And I knew then that this wasn't just a glance. It was the beginning of something dangerous, something I craved. Days later, we spoke. His voice was low, a velvet hum that wrapped around me like a secret. We stood under an awning as the rain poured, our shoulders brushing, the heat of his body cutting through the chill. "Your trouble," he said, a half smile tugging at his lips. And I laughed, because I knew he was right. That night he took my hand, his fingers sliding over mine, slow and deliberate. And I felt a shiver race up my spine. It wasn't just touch. It was a promise, a whisper of all the things we hadn't yet dared. Then came the evening by the lake. The moon hung low, painting the water silver. And we were alone. The world hushed around us. He stepped closer, his breath warm against my neck as he murmured my name, Eleanor, like it was a prayer. My hands found his chest, feeling the steady beat beneath his shirt. And I tilted my head up, our lips inches apart. The air crackled with longing, thick and heavy. And when he kissed me, it was slow, deep, a fire unfurling in my chest. I pressed myself closer, my fingers curling into his hair. And for a moment, I was lost in the taste of him, the way his hands gripped my waist like he'd never let go. But lust is a fleeting muse, isn't it? There was another, Lila. She was different, all sharp edges and soft curves, a storm in human form. I met her at a gallery opening, her laughter cutting through the murmur of the crowd. She wore red, a dress that hugged her like a lover, and when our eyes met, it was electric. Later, she pulled me into a quiet corner, her fingers brushing my wrist as she leaned in close. "You're a mystery," she said, her voice husky, and I felt my pulse quicken. We danced that night, her body swaying against mine, her perfume dizzying me. And I wondered how one person could feel so much all at once. The lust grew with every stolen glance, every fleeting touch. With Gabriel, it was the night we stood on my balcony, the city lights sprawling below us. He traced the line of my jaw with his thumb, his eyes dark with want. And I pulled him inside, our shadows merging against the wall as the tension broke like a wave. With Lila, it was the afternoon in her studio, paint smudged on her cheek, her hands guiding mine across a canvas until our laughter faded into something quieter, hungrier. She kissed me there, quick and fierce, and I melted into her, the world blurring away. Now, as I tell you this, I can still feel them. Gabriel's steady warmth, Lila's wild spark. They were chapters of my heart, written in glances and gasps, in moments where desire painted everything golden. I don't know where they are now, but they left me with these stories, these echoes of lust and love, that I'll carry forever. And you, listening to me now, can you feel it too? The pull, the ache, the beauty of wanting something so fiercely it consumes you. That's my truth, laid bare for you.